Hey, what's cracking, geeks and gamers? I am back and I'm here to talk about Jeremy. That's right. We're going to be talking about these accusations that Jeremy is somehow a racist. That's what we're talking about. This occasionally gets brought up on Twitter. That's where I've seen it. And I just think it's strange, really strange. But let's discuss this latest tweet that I saw. So there was a tweet from Luis Ortiz, and he tweets to D-Day Cobra, which is Jeremy. And he says, "Will you ever have Rebel Force Radio for the High Council?" And Rebel Force Radio replied, or retweeted, saying, "We'd be honoured." And then someone else, I'm not going to name them, says, "D-Day Cobra is a racist and sexist. You guys should better than this. Stop associating with alt-right white power spouting crazies like D-Day Cobra." Okay, so what do I think about all this? I think that people are just making these baseless accusations. There's no evidence for this. If there's any evidence of this, show it to me and I'll make a video about it, right? I'll make a video calling him out if you can show me some evidence of this supposed racism. And it's a bit strange since he has like me on his channel, on this channel that you're watching right now. And I'm half Asian, so I've got the brown skin, right? He has Ivan, who's Mexican. There's Ray on the gaming show, who I'm pretty sure is black. And then you've got that Star Wars girl. I'm not exactly sure of her heritage, but I'm pretty sure it is Latino, right? That's how she's got that olive skin. Very nice skin. I do approve of that skin. And then you've got Jessie Milestone. Oh no, she's white. But it doesn't disprove my point, right? But I think people just assume that he's a racist when I haven't seen any evidence of this whatsoever, and he's more supportive of diversity than these people who proclaim to be all for diversity but actually don't practice it. Show me another channel on YouTube where they have that much diversity. Someone who is of the SJW variety, maybe. I don't like talking about SJWs, but show me a channel, one of their channels, where they have more diversity than Jeremy has on his channel. I'd be very interested to watch that. If you can do it, leave it in the comments there. Leave a link to their channel. I think we'd all like to see that, if it exists. I think if they actually watched his videos, rather than listening to what other people say about him, they'd realise that there is no basis for this accusation. And I think some people say, oh, it's because he's a Trump supporter. So he's a racist just because he's a Trump supporter now? Is that all you got? That's the best evidence you have that he's a racist. So 62.98 million Americans who voted for Trump are all racists. Is that the basis of your argument? Seriously? Do you seriously believe that? Or is this like the only attack you've got against Jeremy, is that he's a racist? Based on him voting for Trump? So you think all these people, hopefully I can put a picture of the USA on the screen showing the breakdown of the votes at the last election. So you think all those people in those states are racist? All those people that voted for Trump. Come on, let's be serious. And look, I've said, if you can show me an example of Jeremy being racist, I'll make a video about it. I'll call him out. No, I'm putting it out there right now. You show it to me, I'll call him out. But if you haven't got anything, stop making the accusation without any evidence whatsoever. Jeremy didn't ask me to make this video, right? I'm just doing it because I've seen this pop up a few times. I've had dealings with Jeremy and nothing has been other than respectful. So I don't see where this is coming from. So that's all I really wanted to say in this video. Tell me what you think in the comments about all this. Hope you're having a good day as always, peeps. go check out D-Day Cobra on Twitter. Catch you later. Hey, what's cracking YouTube? So I am back, yes, twice in the one video. I'm going to be using my catchphrase, that is right, because there's been an update to this video that I wanted to include. So this is about 2 days later. As you can see, I got the different t-shirt, I got the clean haircut. It's clean, you know it's clean. And I was just checking Twitter last night, just lurking as I do, I lurk around. And there was this person saying to Jeremy pretty much that if you're a Trump supporter, you're not a real Star Wars fan. That's right. This was the implication of what this person said. And he also said that, I'm not going to name this person, it's not about attacking the person personally. It's more about the thinking, the thought process that's going on here from some people. And he also is saying that because you're a Trump supporter, you're a bad person. All you Trump supporters out there, you're all bad people. I don't understand why people can't grasp that you're allowed to have different political views, but it doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad person. You might think the person's an idiot if they have the opposing political view or views. You might think, okay, they're an idiot. Don't know why they believe that, but they're allowed to believe it. And I don't think someone is a bad person if they hold opposing political views to me. Right? I don't think they're a bad person. I might think, how could they possibly think that? How could they support that? It's ridiculous. But I'm not saying they're a bad person. So, the tweet was from Jeremy. Right? And he was retweeting a tweet from Ryan Johnson. And I'll read you Ryan Johnson's tweet. It said, "After seeing what Macquarie went through, I'd feel awful for anyone whose @replies are caught in the crossfire of my posting this." And he tagged Donald Trump in that tweet. And he was quoting an article from this Macquarie person. And the title of the article was, "The Beautiful, Ugly and Possessive Hearts of Star Wars." Basically talking about the current situation and mainly sort of not putting the people who are disagreeing with the current direction in a positive light, you could say. Okay, it's a very long article, that one. I was going to do a video on it, but it's way too long. I might do it in the future or something. So let's get back to Jeremy's tweet. So he retweeted Johnson's tweet, but added in his comment, which was, "Wow, a person associated with Lucasfilm that hates Trump and needs to tell everyone on social media. Haven't seen that before." Okay? Because people who dislike Trump, I'm not that familiar with US politics, but people who dislike Trump do tend to talk about it quite a bit. I'm not sure if they're vegans or not, but vegans tend to do the same thing. Nothing against vegans. It's a healthy lifestyle if you do it correctly. So this person, in one of his replies, says, "A Star Wars fan who's tired of Trump supporters like Jeremy pretending to be Star Wars fans." Pretending to be Star Wars fans. Just because you're a Trump supporter, you're not a real Star Wars fan? Are you serious? Are you serious? Very strange. And then he says, in another tweet to one of the replies, he says, "No, you can hate the film, that's fine. Jeremy himself is just a bad person." That's right, that is what he said. And then his next reply to someone else who replied to that last comment was, he supports Trump. That's right, he supports Trump. So as you can see, this person thinks that anyone who supports Trump is not a real Star Wars fan. I'd like to know what liberals or Democrats watching this think of that point of view. Do you support that point of view? Or do you think it's fair for other people to have different points of view, support different political parties, but still them not be a bad person for doing that? I'd be interested. If you're a Democrat, liberal, watching this channel, leave it in the comments. it's ridiculous to me. I've heard this thing quite a bit. Even over here it happens with certain political parties. If you're a supporter of one side or the other, there are some people that do this type of thing, that think you must be evil for supporting a political party, a certain political party. But it is a bit strange. I think it is strange. And I don't agree with it whatsoever. So it's ridiculous. But that's just my opinion. Tell me what you think about these tweets. I'll put them up after I finish speaking. Hope you're having a good day as always. Catch you later.
That